Time Warp Squad, welcome back once again, boys. That last episode, I called it the dumbest Madden game of all time for a reason. That second game from that episode, if you haven't seen it, please go back and check it out. It is one of the more ridiculous things I've ever been a part of. It was a lot of fun though, and it was our second win in that one episode, so we were able to get 2 upgrades. We played 192 card on our cornerback 1, and then 1 on our free safety 1. So now both of those positions are caught up to November, and they can be a 92 or lower. If this is your first time watching, that's what these cards all mean, essentially. It's kind of a player, an overall cap on that position. We started with 86s, and then we're working our way checkpoint through checkpoint, try and get everything updated. I do want to run something by you guys. Let me know what you think about this. For offensive line, instead of doing individually, can I just do it as a group? I think I'm going to do it that way. I mean, we've only got, it's already May. I'm recording this May 11th, so we've only got, what, 2.5, 3 months left of this game. I don't know if I want to spend a ton of upgrades just doing offensive line, because those upgrades aren't going to make a big difference until they get up and can get like secure protectors and things anyway. There's not really going to be a big difference between our 80, whatever we have, 86 left tackle and then the 90 overall Laramie Tunsil. I don't think it's make a big difference, so I think just doing it all at once makes sense, but let me know what you guys think. Anyway, here is how our board looks. Now let's go over, I'll show you guys the actual team we'll be using here today. The vaunted Time Warp Squad offense, led by our fearless leader, 92 overall, Patrick Mahomes. He's been our quarterback since episode, well, it was our first 2 upgrades. We did quarterback. I think it took 2 or 3 episodes to win 2 games. Believe it or not, this game's very difficult with 86 overalls, and it's still very difficult because we get no abilities that we really want. But here's the offense we're using. So Patrick Mahomes, Alvin Kamara at halfback, Garrett Wilson, Jay Jettas, Jamar Chase at wide receiver. All their core elite cards played great for us, so we just kept them. And just they all had 90s that came out in October earlier, so they're on the squad. But our main attraction has been our defense. These boys have been playing out of their minds. It's been the only way we've been winning games, is these guys making turnovers, forcing rage quits, just being big time players. Our last 2 upgrades, like I mentioned, cornerback 1, Tariq Woolen. He's still a 90 overall, but he was faster. He's a lot bigger, better coverages. I think that made a lot of sense. And then free safety 1, we went from Justin Simmons up to Ronnie Lott. Again, he's like 3 or 4 speed faster. That's really killed us, is getting those people just chucking deep balls over our crappy secondary. So I think secondary still makes sense for future upgrades, but we can't worry about future upgrades right now. We got to worry about getting in and winning a game. And before we do that, I got to give you guys the usual reminder. I'm sure you're sick of hearing it, but I gotta do it. If you're enjoying this series, anything we make here on this channel, please just do me a huge favor and just leave a thumbs up, leave a like on this video, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, anything like that. It helps a ton. Like I said, it'd be a big favor to me. I would greatly appreciate it. So, team is ready. We are ready. Let's get into it. And while waiting for a game to load up, of course it is right now. I am wondering, what do you guys prefer? Do you want like 15 to 20 minute videos, or more like the 40 minute, 50 minute long videos? It doesn't really make a huge difference for me. Okay, that's not a terrible top 3 to see. Ours is just cracks me up every time. Yeah, let me know kind of what you guys prefer. Do you want just one game that's, 15 to 20 minutes, or should I try to put 2 or 3 games in a video? What's better? Obviously, it's easier for me to do the one game, but yeah, just let me know what you guys think there. We're kicking it off deep. Let's go. I don't learn from my mistakes. Are you kidding me? Yeah, last video, the guy returned 2 just straight at the middle on us, but guess what? We're kicking it deep again. Who's he got back there? 19. I don't know who that is. Just somebody please get in there. Okay, good job, boys. So he's coming out in strong Z close here. We're still just doing our usual defense. I mean, we should have that. Oh, we're not quite deep enough for that. Can we get there with pace? We are almost fast enough to get there with pace. That would have been something. So that deep corner, I might have to just go watch that. So I just don't think these guys are going to be able to really get back there. Who's he have at running back? I couldn't see in time. Yeah, we were all over that one, though, buddy. We were all over that one, buddy, though. 0 yard flat. Oh, he's got Frank Gore. Go, Anthony. Go, Anthony. Nah, still, good play. That Walker. We got to be careful who we put in that spot, because he gets a ton of picks. So maybe that's where we'll put Harold Carmichael. It seems like a lot of people test that flat more than the other one, so we'll see. Still in the Rams playbook for now. I'm going to change it soon just because I don't like sitting in the same playbook over and over forever. even if it's working for us. I don't know. I just get bored running the same kind of stuff. I just fall into just calling the same plays over and over again, and I don't like doing that, but we'll see. I don't know. We're gonna have to decide what we want to do there. Oh, that was the wrong button. Hot start, boys. Hot start. Oh, take him at the 1. I meant to throw that drag. Oh no, I'm still dumb. And so this is formation we are really gonna have to go watch. If he's gonna try a deep corner on the right, he's not. Oh, go get him! Go get him, Terry! Oh man. So we're dropping Terry Tate, setting up our cover 2 here on the right. Blitz your user, get in the pass rush spot. Oh no, we got our big boys over there. You gotta stop throwing there. We got our big boys there. Can't do it, buddy. Alright, well. Now it's like that interception never happened. We're up 7-0. Let's go, Time Warp, boys. Well, this seems like it might be a good game to give you guys kind of a run over of what we do here on defense. Auto flip on. Auto alignment default. Option conservative. Flats at 25 and 0. Then we just come out 6-1. Cover 4. We have lurk artists pretty much everywhere. Set up our cover. We'll see if I have time. So our lurk artists are on all of our linebackers, as well as that should be a deep zone knockout. All of our linebackers and both of our starting defensive ends are going to have lurk artists. If you're going to run this defense, that's going to be the best way to do it. So you can drop them back into coverage. So here, for example, I'm going to be dropping back. That's Derek Brooks over there. I had to think about that for a second. So he's going to drop into coverage. He's got lurk artists, so he's going to make plays on that ball. Yeah, you can take that seam streak. We'll play it if you keep trying that. So then with our flat setup, we just pretty much put our outside corner, double tap Y, select that outside corner, put him in a light blue zone. So that's going to be left on your D-pad or D-stick, whatever you want to do. And then on your safety, double tap Y, select that safety, and then hit up on the D-stick. And that is going to get him to play. Oh my gosh, I thought he was throwing me that ball. That's going to get him to play in a deep half. So pretty much that whole sideline is going to be covered then. So we're just going to keep doing that. He's going to try throwing another streak here in a second. We just got to make sure we get back to it. I mean, yeah, you can keep trying to run. So I'll try to go over everything here on this play. So just 4-3, even 6-1, cover 4 quarters. He's in Y trips. So we pinch our line, double tap Y, B, left, double tap Y, A, up, double tap. I didn't quite get that all off. I just didn't get the, oh, that's, Frank Gore's such a tank. And then D-line, double tap left on the D-pad, select whoever you want, and then hit down on the left stick. We'll just put him in a vert hook. It's very quick, simple defense to get set up here. Just go watch this. Tariq Woolen, good job, buddy. So see, we set up that cover 2 on that sideline, the right sideline. Essentially wherever the heavy set is kind of where I like to do it. So he's got bunch on one side, or like there, 2 receivers, a tight end on that side. Set it up on that side to watch any corner outs, anything like that. And pretty much that whole sideline, he's going to have a hard time throwing there. So I'll try to cover a little more next time he has the ball. But I think, I mean, for the most part, that's all. Oh, that's all you really need to know. Ability-wise, like I said, the lurk artists on your 3 starting linebackers. The big thing with those, what do I want to call here? I'll just call cross. The big thing with those, so, and remember, we want 2 lurk artists on our defensive line. And those have to be either right outside, left outside, or actual defensive ends. Obviously, these guys are all low overall, so we had to use defensive or linebackers. And then you can use middle linebackers to start at your left and right outside. So like right now, we have Anthony Walker as one of our starting. Got B. So we have Anthony Walker as one outside linebacker. Even though he's a middle linebacker, doesn't matter. He can go over there, but he cannot start at one of the defensive end spots. So that's the main thing you have to remember. So as long as you get 3 middle linebackers with the lurk artists, and then 2 outside linebackers with lurk artists, then you can get your 5 that are starting everywhere on the field. Can we get that in there? Go get it, Garrett. Oh, that was a risky one. I'm pretty cocky in this game. We should focus in and get a touchdown here. But yeah, I'll try to go over a little more next time he gets the ball here. Oh, we'll just take Kamara. Is it Kamara or Kamara? I think it's Kamara, but I say both just because I'm dumb. If there's one thing you guys have learned by now, it is I'm not a smart man. I just like to have fun playing video games. We'll just hand it off. Juke inside. Fight for me, Alvin. Fight for me, Alvin. Let's go. First and goal at the second and goal. See? Second and goal at the 1. I'm calling an RPO here, but we're really just running this right up the middle. Ooh, bad juke. Bad juke. Let's no huddle. Can we call a play here quick? Yeah, let's go. Go. We're gonna have A. RX. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, boys. 14-0 at the end of the first. Loving the time warp squad here. Kick it off deep here again. And while, I do like to talk about what I do on defense, because if you're watching this series, you know this defense works the majority of the time. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to have people that are going to torch the absolute crap out of you, but it is more than enough to win you games, even with these low overall teams. That's kind of what started this whole series. All right, so pinch. So we're going to do it on the tight end side this time. And then drop back. Whoever on the defensive line is over the halfback. So it was Derek Brooks. It will be again. So then this is what your play art looks like. Then blitz your user, get into a pass rush spot. That's going to help your 3 guys that are actually rushing get in at the quarterback. And that can't be there. That just can't be there. And really, he's going for a seam streak here, I would bet. One of the biggest things is getting those 0-yard curl flats. Now, a lot of people like to do different ones, like 10 or 20, whatever. Not 20. 20's crazy. Good job. At least he knocked it out, Willen. But having 0, specifically with this defense, those linebackers, they'll play RPOs. They'll play those quick swings passes, as we've seen. It's the same thing here. Now we're going to set it up. I'm actually going to set it up on both sides here. And then we just gotta watch the seam quick. I peeled off it, but luckily we got little old Aqib Talib. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Good game, buddy. All right, let's head to the board and see what upgrade we want to do next. Well, my first thought here is definitely just finish our secondary. Get another 92 corner out there. But Aqib Talib has been playing so well for us. But I think we got to do that. It's that, or I want to upgrade D-tackle too and actually get 2 really good defensive tackles in there. And the main reason I'm torn is because it's like one of my favorite players of all time is who I'd put in at D-tackle too. But Dexter Lawrence has been playing well for us too. I think secondary is going to make a bigger difference. It's close though. I think we're going to go corner. I think. Yeah. I think we got to go corner. Alright, I'm going to go see what our options are. I'll throw them in, and then I will show you guys what we ended up going with. Alright, decision has been made. Of course, offense looks the exact same. Like I mentioned, we're not doing anything on our offense. It is defense. It is cornerback. We ended up going with Mr. Deron Bland. The 92 overall actually gets boosted to a 94 because of all our strategy cards and everything. He gets free pick artist, which is awesome. So he'll be a new cornerback too. So that's how our defense is going to be looking going forward with this Time Warp squad. Now, there is one more thing I wanted to cover here, specifically about how we run 6-1 cover 4 that we weren't able to get into in the game, and that's going to be about what abilities we want outside of Lurk Artist. That's really all I talked about in the actual game, because that's all this team really has, because this team's not very good. But we do have another lineup that's all just B&D players we've got just throughout the year of playing the game that you can make a nasty 6-1 cover 4 defense out of. So we are going to go over to that lineup over here really quick. Just change our active lineup to our free boys. Ignore that first one, or don't. It's just a little sneak peek for you. Everybody that stayed this long into the video, there's your sneak peek of who our next team's going to be on the Mutt Gauntlet once this Eagle season is over. It's going to end on Friday. Yeah, there's some crazy games in this season. So if you haven't been watching much Mutt Gauntlet, you should. There's some, like I said, some unbelievable, just crazy games during the season. If you have been watching Mutt Gauntlet, first of all, thank you. Second of all, enjoy this Eagle season. It's a wild ride. All right, so abilities. So like I said, these are all B&D players we got just from comp pass, different field passes, whatever. And it sets up pretty much how we want it, not 100%, but it would certainly be good enough to get the job done. So on both of your free safety and your strong safety, the best ability you can get on those guys is going to be deep zone KO, because they're always going to be in a deep zone, right? That makes sense. Second best ability is going to be deep out zone KO. That usually just plays a little bit better. Third is going to be deep in zone KO. So in this Harrison Smith, we have deep in. Antoine Winfield, we have deep out. So deep zone is the best one you can get, but as long as you have a deep zone KO on both of your safeties, you should be okay. Deep in, you're going to be fine. You can get by with that because your base play is a cover 4. So unless you're adjusting them every single time, they are going to be in deep ins occasionally. So it's fine. It's not ideal. It is totally fine. Now your cornerbacks, both of your starting quarterbacks, you're going to want the same ability stack on both these guys. So this is Patrick Peterson from the last season, mid zone KO, deep out zone KO. Now on your corners, you can do either deep out or deep zone. Doesn't make a difference. As long as you can get one of those deep zone KOs and mid zone KOs on both of your starting corners. Remember, it's just cornerback 1 and cornerback 2. Those are your only corners you're going to be starting running this defense. You are going to be golden. You want the mid zones for when we're putting them in those 20 to 30 yard flats, and then deep zone for when you stay in cover 4. And then, like I did mention in the video, lurk artists everywhere. You got left outside linebacker TJ Watt, lurk artist playing left end. Carl Weathers, right outside linebacker, playing right end, lurk artist. Now your outside linebackers, like your actual starting outside linebackers, what you can do with both of these. I have it on Howley right now. Lurk artist and flat zone KO. They're always pretty much in the 0 yard flat. So if they're not playing the ball, as long as they're near the receiver, they can at least still get those knockouts. Now the last thing you're going to want on your linebackers, your user, we have Zavon Collins here, Zavon. Mid zone KO. So you're right outside, left outside, you want flat zone KOs and lurk artist. Your middle linebacker, mid zone KO and lurk artist. In fact, if you can get mid zone KOs on your right and your left end, that's going to be great too, because remember, we're just dropping them in hooks. So they're going to be in mid zones. If they're playing zones, they're pretty much being mid zones all the time. That's pretty much it for the pass defense. Your 2D tackles, obviously you can get some inside stuffs, interior threats, anything like that. There haven't been very many good options at D tackle that they've given us for free. But so yeah, that pretty much covers the best way, in my opinion. Of course, I'm no expert. I don't play this game 24/7 like a lot. A lot of the pros do. I don't sell ebooks. There's a lot. I don't play an MCS. There's a lot smarter people to listen to when it comes to running defense in this game. But I think if you've been watching this Time Warp, I said this earlier, this defense will win you games. I mean, we were winning games with an 85 overall team. We have an 88 overall team. We're on a 3-game win streak right now. Running this defense, even without all of these abilities, as long as you get those lurk artists, and then everything else is kind of the gravy on top. So if you can get them all put together, and again, this is all just BND players, and this defense is put together, I could go in and probably win 18 to 20 games of whatever it's called now, MUT Champions. With a defense like this. Well, that might be a video. I might try that at some point. That's pretty much it. I think that's all you really need to know. Combine this with the adjustments we were making in the game. And honestly, even the adjustments we made back, God, what was that, a month ago? I made that 6-1 simplified how I run cover 4 kind of video. The in-game adjustments are pretty much going to be the exact same. You know, put your cover 2 on one side, put it on both sides. Drop back whatever one of your defensive ends is over the halfback, and then you just have to use in the middle and the deep middle, and then you're pretty set. All right, so thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you did, thumbs up again, comment, subscribe, anything like that. It's all greatly appreciated. So until next time, guys, take it easy.